Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Supporting Heroes Cup Series live from Phoenix Raceway. The Desert Showdown, sponsored by Deku's Paint Shop. For all your schemes you possibly need on iRacing, go check them out. Join the Discord. Go get yourself a nice new scheme. Got about 3 minutes 40 seconds left of practice here before we start qualifying. The race is going to be 120 laps. Stage 1, 25 laps. Stage 2, 30 laps. And the final stage will be 65 laps. Each driver has 4 sets of tires and 1 fast repair. Let's go take a look at Zachary Trevino, who has the fastest time currently in practice. He's sitting in the pits. Let's look at Caleb DSA, the next fastest on track right now. Caleb DSA is your points leader, coming out of Martinsville. See if he can hold on to that lead here, or if someone will surpass him. Let's take a look here at Xavier Beauregard, Season 1 champion from Tampa, Florida. Also, 2-time Supporting Hero Cup Series winner. He and Team DSA Racing have the only 2 champions from the Supporting Heroes Cup Series on their team. Let's see if Xavier and his teammate, last season's champion, Hendrix Bromberg, can get their first win of the season here. It's been a dry start for them. See if they can get it done. Now practice is over. We're going to have cars sliding out for qualifying. We're going to see who can set the fastest lap, and we'll start on the Boog Light pole. Xavier Beauregard was the first car out on track, so we should see his time pop up here first. Caleb DSA is currently sitting on the pole. William Crow behind him. Benji Hoare finished second at Darlington a couple weeks back. See if he can continue that strong start to his Supporting Heroes Cup Series career. Looks like Dylan Banks there might have to go to a backup car after spinning out. We'll take a look. Justin Young out of Tampa on his second lap, looking to see if he could get better than 8th. Currently, Zachary Trevino sitting on the pole. He was fastest in practice, so no surprise here. Let's see, it seems like a lot of people might not be doing their qualifying laps and electing to start at the tail end of the field. Interesting choice. No cars out on track. Qualifying comes to an end. And Zachary Trevino will start on the pole. Let's take a look at our starting grid. Starting on the pole, Zachary Trevino out of Mexico, driving the number 12 Napa. That might not be a Napa car. We'll go take a look here. Trevino. Not sure what that scheme is. It's okay. Starting on his outside, Hector Collazo driving the number 45. Starting in third, Travis Daly driving the 35. To his outside, Caleb Desai driving the number 30. William Crow starting fifth in the 85. To his outside, Benjamin Hoare. Hendricks Bromberg making his Cup Series debut this season after winning the championship last season. To his outside, Jaden Duran of K. Roberts starting in ninth in the number 54. Justin Young in the 20 to his outside. DSA Racing teammate to Hendricks Bromberg, Xavier Beauregard starting in 11th. And Dylan Banks starting in 12th. And you'll have the rest of the field through Zachary Osborne, who is starting 20th. Let's see if we can speak with our pole sitter here, Zachary Trevino. See if we can page him.
Hang on, we're not going green, not going green.
Looks like we could not get a hold of him. That is okay. Gonna have to take a look and make sure our radios are working just fine as the pace car turns its lights off. Meaning green flag and next time by. You are watching the Supporting Heroes Cup Series, the Desert Showdown, brought to you by Deku's Paint Shop. Check them out for all your scheme needs as the pace car pulls off. We're ready to go for 120 laps of hopefully green flag racing. Starter has control. As they come around to the start-finish line.
Green, green, green.
All right, great launch by Zachary Trevino and Hector Collazo. They've all kind of fallen into a single file line all the way through the back of the field. Oh, and we got a spinner. See if they call the caution for that. We'll go back and take a look at that here in a sec. Looks like that's not going to bring up the caution flag. Let's go take a look. Not even sure who that was. I think. Yeah, it's not looking like it. We can go see it. That's okay. Zachary Trevino still in first with Hector Collazo right behind him. Caleb DSA, William Crow, Hendricks Bromberg, Benji Hoare. Reminder, this first stage is going to end at lap 25. Let's see who decides to stay out for stage points. Or if people would rather have the track position coming through. Likely strategy at the end of stage 1. We'll most likely see most cars take 4 tires and fuel. Same thing into stage 2. And then stage 3 is a little longer, so probably split it. And then someone might get lucky and try something crazy. You never know. You're looking at battle for 6th, Benji Hoare and Jaden Duran. Side by side there. Bromberg taps the wall right behind him. So you're going to see all the drivers using that dog leg to their advantage here. Jaden Duran, Benji Hoare, and Hendricks Bromberg still fighting for that 6th, 7th, 8th position. Let's go take a look at our leader. Still running up past Hector. Great race up front. That 3rd position coming in, Caleb DSA looking hungry for top 3 finish here today. Seeing if he can hold on to the points lead. That would help him out a ton. Bromberg looking to pass. See if he can get something going at the dog leg here. Lost a lot of speed there. Still fighting for it. Keeps it out of the wall. And Benji Hoare is gone. It's just Bromberg and Duran fighting for that 7th and 8th position. Bromberg way high on the outside. See if he can get anything from that. Oh, and he's past him. See if he can clear him. And he clears him. Great move by Bromberg. Get that extra position. He's got a fast car today. See if he can get that rust off after not racing yet this season, but winning the championship last year. We'll go back and take a look at our leaders. Still running that 1-2-3, Trevino, Collazo, Desai. And behind them, there's the next car back is a whole second behind Caleb Desai. A little bit of lap traffic there. They got through it. Be interesting to see whose car here has more long run. We'll see if Collazo can pass Trevino at the end of the stage. Here comes Caleb Desai. A little bit of a run. Loses a little bit of time there. Collazo drives it right into that corner. A great race up front here. 1/10 of a second behind. Going for the inside. Outside, sorry. Collazo going on the inside. Not going to get anything there. He's catching him, though. Eight laps to go in stage number 1 with the Deku's Paint Shop Desert Showdown. Brought to you by Deku's Paint Shop. We've had a surprisingly no cautions yet today. Only that one spinner on the first few laps. Glad that didn't bring out the caution. We've had some nice green flag racing here. Oh, a little bump by Collazo going for the inside on Trevino. See if he can get past him. That's just racing right there. A little bump and run. See if he can, Trevino still has that fast car. Did not work out in Collazo's favor. Here he's going for it again, driving on the inside. Nothing. He's catching him, though. Caleb Desai back there. Hits the wall. A little bit of lap traffic here with Presley Bromberg driving the 88 car. See if he's going to cause some trouble here. We'll see. Bromberg in the wall. Get a little nervous when he sees the leaders. Collard right on his bumper. He might spin him out there. No, he's got the inside. Oh, using that dog leg really to his advantage. Trevino's still going to pull out on top, but they are side by side. And with 4 laps to go in the stage. Oh, and Trevino got high. And Collazo, we have a new leader. Collazo has passed Zachary Trevino for the first place spot. Little Toyota versus Ford here. We're 3 laps to go left in the stage. I'm curious what this is going to turn into. If Trevino is going to have enough in his car to get back, he's already 0.3 of a second behind him. Collazo was able to keep it in within 0.2 of a second. Coming up on some more lap traffic. These cars are still on the lead lap. But they are fighting to stay on the lead lap for the rest of the stage. Will they do it? Does not look like it. The 3 cars still staying on the lead lap. Oh, and he's what a crossover. He is lucky it did not cause a wreck there. That was close. He's no longer going to be on the lead lap, but he will be the first car 1 lap down, it's looking like. No, he's not. We have another Travis Daly. So Travis 27, Scotty Lanning, is in the wall. See, Trevino, it did get back out front, but here they come. Landing, driving, getting bumped by the 12. Collard in that 45, taking the inside line. Remember, it's going to be the end of this lap, which will be the stage. Collazo out front, Trevino right behind him, Caleb DSA. So in the top 3 all day, but Collazo has passed Trevino. And Trevino's going for the outside, see if he can get anything done here on this last lap before the stage ends. He's got one more corner to do it. If he doesn't, he's going to be taking that second place in the stage, which I'm sure he's still happy about, but would have been nice if he could have got first. And coming to the line, Collazo will be your stage 1 winner. Hector Collazo, stage winner. Let's take a look here.
The yellow flag
Don't
is
have
out.
any notes on him, but Hector Collazo, your stage 1 winner. Zach Trevino, Caleb DSA, Dylan Banks, William Crow, and Benji Hoare will all earn stage points here. Remember, it's the top 6 that will earn stage points. You can expect every car down pit lane for 4 tires and fuel once they catch the pace car and get them paced. While we wait for that to happen, here's this.
Chili's wanted to reintroduce the Presidente Margarita to a NASCAR audience, but that was pretty complex, so we came up with the catchy line. Ride the Dente, ride the Dente, that's all I wanna do is ride the Dente. Now, is this here country song about Chili's Presidente Margaritas just a shameless way to sell Chili's Presidente Margaritas? Yup, sure is. Ride the Dente.
Ride the Dente. I have a Ride the Dente shirt on right now, actually, because I also like to ride the Dente. I mean, who doesn't? It's pretty fire. As I said, we should see all the cars coming down pit lane here next time by. They just had to catch the pace car. They are in the pits. A few look like they have stayed out. Take a look here. So race off pit lane, Trevino is going to win. Collazo did stay out. Interesting move. Bromberg right there. Scotty landing. Other Bromberg right there. Let's see who else we got here. Here comes Xavier Beauregard driving that Red Lobster. That is going to be the stage 1 pits. So, Collazo pitting this time by. Not exactly sure what that's all about. But, I believe Lanning will get the wave around, it's looking like, unless it's already been given. I think Travis might have already taken.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going
Just gonna
green.
take a look here at the front of the pack. Alright, still pacing out the field. Not exactly sure what happened to our stage winner. Where did he go? Let's take a look here. He lost 13 spots. Yikes. Not exactly sure how that happened. Looks like he might have missed pit entry, but the lights are off on the pace car and it's going to pull off, meaning we will wave the white flag. The Lead car, Zachary Trevino, has control. He's going to decide when the green flag will be waved. 15 cars on the lead lap as they come to the restart zone, sponsored by Deku's Paint Shop.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is in the air. Great launch by Trevino. Banks right behind him. 0.2 of a second, 0.1 of a second. Stage 2 is the same length as stage number 1. Never mind. It is 5 laps longer. But it'll be the same amount of time under green because we had about 5 laps of pacing with the caution coming out. Boog in chat has said TPP. I'm not sure what that means. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's awesome. Zachary Trevino still in the lead with Dylan Banks right behind him. Caleb Desai. Let's see if Hector Collazo, who's in the pits right now, what is going on? I wonder if he got a penalty and he has to serve that. That could be something. We'll see. We'll see if we can figure that out. Very clean racing so far. Only had that one car spin on the first few laps. Race for the lead is excellent. Let's go take a look at elsewhere in the field if we can. Very hectic back here. That's going to be in the Beauregard, so 9th on back. Oh, sorry, that's Roberts on back to the end of Beauregard in 9th. A little side-by-side racing action for you there. I'm very sure, Boo. Beauregard smacks the wall just a little bit. Not enough for any damage on his car, though. Collazo 2 laps down. Your stage 1 winner. 2 laps down. He is out of the pits. That is good news. But he's got a lot of work to do to get back to the lead lap and all the way up front. Our leaders. Let's go take a look here. Banks has passed Trevino. They are side by side. This is a great race up front. We'll see if Banks can clear Trevino. Just how Collazo did in stage number 1. Banks on the inside. Excuse me. Your leader, Zachary Trevino, has won Martinsville last weekend and has put him in a nice spot to start this race. 1/3 of the way complete. Qualifying himself on the pole getting second in stage 1 and leading the field right now. And his biggest challenge, the winner of stage 1, 2 laps down. Now Banks is challenging him for that lead spot, going down to the inside. Caleb Desai still kind of hanging back where he was. I wonder if he's just not going for stage points here. Wants to stay out of a wreck and has something left for the final stage. At the dog leg. Falling back, we'll go take a look at other things happening throughout the field. Looking here at 10th on back. That's going to be 5th back. Bromberg in the 18 car, your last season's champion. Won it all at Homestead. Looking to see if he can race his way into the playoffs again this year and go for 2 in a row. Back to your race leaders. Zach Trevino still holding on. 0.2 of a second back. Dylan Banks. Still have not had a caution for incident. Very good, very good. Great racing all around. We had a little bit of bump and run for Collazo to get past Trevino, but that's just racing, isn't it? .4 of a second behind. He's lost a little bit of time on Trevino. Roberts and Bromberg fighting for 4th and 5th position. Roberts going to go low on the dog leg. Bromberg running that high line. Oh, a little too high. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it out of that with his position. He's good. I thought he was going to hit the wall. Trevino, 0.6 of a second, still ahead of Banks and gaining a gap there. Trevino now to 0.7 of a second lead. Five laps to go in the stage. Now 0.8 of a second back. We'll go take a look at the leader. Almost full second lead. Trevino on Banks. Trevino got into some lap traffic here, passing Tim Pugel in the 3 car. If we go incident free, we might be able to avoid the peanut gallery after the race that we always get. But I don't want to give it the broadcaster's curse. 1 lap to go until lap 55, which will be the end of the stage, but it'll be the end of lap 55. Lap 55 taken by Trevino, with Banks a whole 1.5 seconds behind him. Trevino, who almost won stage number 1, got second after getting passed by Colazzo, who's now 2 laps down in 18th position, is coming to the line to win stage number 2. Great points day from him. Great points couple weeks, because he won the last week's race at Martinsville. Caleb Desai still in 3rd. Caleb Desai's been in 3rd all day. He hasn't even come to 2nd. You can expect all cars to come down pit lane again for 4 tires and Sunoco race fuel with 0 biocarbon ethanol. While we wait, here.
You can run the perfect race.
Denny Hamlin leading the pack on the final lap.
And then, boom.
Oh, Hamlin's hit! Hamlin is out of it!
That's true in racing and life. When debt hits hard, National Debt Relief helps you take control, so you can pay less than you owe in less time than you think. When life wrecks your finances...
Here comes everyone down pit lane. A couple cars stayed out. Looks like Fox, Young, and just those 2 stayed out. Who is going to win the race off pit road? Oh, from the back of the field. Never mind, he was 2nd. Trevino, slow stop. He's going to lose a lot of spots there, at least 5. 6. Looks like 6 spots Trevino lost. Chad Fox, up 14 for staying out, is going to be your new race leader. Dylan Banks up 10 also. Let's see. Caleb Desai in 2nd. Chad Fox now in 3rd. William Crow up 1 spot in 4th. Hendricks up 2 in 5th. Benji Hoare, Kay Roberts, Jaden Duran, Chris Melton, Zach Trevino down 9 spots in 10th. Xavier Beauregard coming out of the pits late. He must have had some damage they had to work on. It is now time for the Deku's Paint Shop ones to watch. I have Caleb Desai as my race winner. That's who I think will win. Dylan Banks has control of the start of the race when he makes it to the restart zone. Caleb Desai was outside with Bromberg right behind Desai and Crow right behind Banks as they come to the line and take the green flag that Banks has control over.
Green flag, green flag.
60 laps left to go. You can expect everyone to split this stage into two for pit cycles. You can run about 45 to 55 laps on fuel.
The yellow flag is out.
And there's a caution. Let's go take a look. What happened there? Completely missed that on the broadcast, so like 35 slid down the track into the 3, and that's a huge hit. He's got to go to a backup car. You can hear his engine blew up there. You know, that's unfortunate for him. Let's go take a look here. '21 also spun. No damage, it looks like. That's good. Unfortunate hit for Tim. Who did he get into? 35. Let's go look at the 35's view. Let's find it here. Let's see. Did he just did he get hit by anyone? Let's see. 35. You can see him right there. Ah, he got a little bit off the 80. Down into Tim. Tim's straight in the wall, and that blew him up. He's got to go to a backup cart. That is unfortunate. Well, I did say that we might go without an incident. I guess the broadcaster's curse is real. See if anyone decides to come down pit lane this time. Lanning might get the wave around here. We will see. Pace car is off. Dylan Banks will have control once again. See if we can last a little bit longer. Caleb Desai is my pick for the ones to watch. He will have control when they come to the restart zone here. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
That's a hectic sight to see in your rear view mirror. Banks has a great launch. Next car back is half a second behind Caleb Desai. Hendricks Bromberg right behind that. Get a good lead. We can look at, oh, the 54. Looks like caution will not come out. spun the tires a little bit.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution come out. Oh, Trevino. Big. Your race leader. What happened there? Into Bromberg's in the quarter panel right there. 12. And he's going to lose a ton of spots. Let's go take a look at Bromberg's in-car here. See, he's got a little bit of damage on that fender, hitting the wall. Yeah, let's go take a look at his in-car here. Driving it. Washes up a little bit into Trevino. Tries to slow down. Gets his back run into 65. 85. Excuse me. Also takes a hit in the wall. Trevino knocked all the way down 12 spots due to that. Let's take a look at Trevino's in-car. See what that looked like for him. Can't even see him. Gets spun. Holds onto it pretty nice. He gets bumped into the wall. That's an unfortunate break for him. Your race leader down 9 spots after getting spun by Bromberg. Lap number 67. Under caution. After an incident involving Hendricks Bromberg and your race leader, Zach Trevino. Caleb Desai and Dylan Banks. At the front of the pack like they've been all day. Lights on the pace car are off, meaning 1 to go. You know, I don't know why our table's see-through now, but you know, it's okay. The number 30 car, Caleb Desai, the W car, he's ran a great race, sitting kind of quiet in third all day, but we'll see if he has enough to get a race win. That 17 of Dylan Banks has control of the restart. We will see where he decides the green flag to go. It's going to be at the start, the end, right in the middle. We won't know until it's in the air. And it's going to be at the end. Green flag's in the air. Great launch by Banks. Six-tenths of a second ahead of second place, Jaden Duran. Caleb Desai loves that third position. See the 45. Collazo still 2 laps down, is cutting through all that traffic back there. William Crow in the 85. Getting on the bumper of the 20 here. 35 and the 5 right next to each other. Beauregard and Daly. Bromberg back a little bit. Bromberg's got a fast car. He's already passing people after that incident. Still a half a second lead by Banks. Single file except for Crow on the inside of Melton. Washes up close to his left rear quarter panel. Got a slow car down. Not sure what happened there. Banks almost has a 1 second lead. Over Caleb Desai, who has passed Jaden Duran for that second place spot. Caleb Desai, my pick to win the race. Oh, and we got a spinner, Zach Trevino. Not what he wanted to see after that last wreck. That was all by himself. Let's go back and take a look here. Oh, not by himself. I see. I can't even tell what car that is. Is that the 21? '28 maybe? Yes, the 21 got a little loose down into him. 21 survives. That 12, he has had a rough time. Back to your race leaders. Last time most of these cars pit was lap number 60. They can run about 45 laps with fuel. And tires is going to be up to the driver. Let's see if we'll see people take some one-sided tires. Lefts only, we will see. Collazo. Not out of this yet. Still 2 laps down, yes. But if there's a few more cautions, Lanning gets the wave around. Collazo gets the next 2. And he's got a fast car. He's still making his way through traffic past the 88, who's 13 laps down. If he can get past the leader, because he's right in front of Desai here, he's going to unlap himself 1 lap, and then he's got to race Lanning, Scotty Lanning, for the spot to be the first car 1 lap down. His day is not over. He is keeping on digging. Tim Pugel, after that engine blew up, unfortunately out of the race. He's been checked out at the infield care center, and thankfully he's all good. Let's go take a look at Hector Collazo. Has passed the leader. He's got a fast car. See, all he's got to do now is catch up to Scotty. We'll go take a look at where Scotty is. See if we can get a track map on. Scotty driving the number 27. We're going to look for him. Take a look here. If we can get Where that 27 is. Is just past the start finish line, and he is waiting on the 45 of Hector Collazo now at the start finish line. Hector can definitely catch him. He's got a fast car. Let's take a look at some lap times here. Collazo running 27.72, a whole second faster than Scotty Lanning. That is good news for him. Race leader, still the number 17 with Caleb DSA. 1 second behind. Collazo, 1 lap down, racing Scotty Lanning. You can see on the side of your screen there. That 27 and the 45 on the track map is what you're looking for. Here you go, you can see that race to be the first car 1 lap down. But it still requires us to have another caution. So he is racing to get to that 27 as fast as he can. And hoping, praying for a caution. He's worked his way through the field twice. If he can make it past Scotty Lanning, get the wave around, a lucky caution, I think he can do it again and finish with a top 5 spot. You can definitely see that 45 is catching him. Still running a second better lap each time by. See if we can take a look here. It's not going to show us what we're looking for. Every time by, the 45 gets closer and closer to the 17. While your leader of Banks has a 3-second gap from Duran and DSA. .45 and the 27. We're going to go back and take a look at that. That 27 right there. Here comes the 45. Just a few seconds behind him. You can see him right there. Behind. And he's gaining. Trying everything he can to pass the 27 car and get himself the first car 1 lap down. .7 of a second behind. 0.6. Half a second behind. He's going to get him here on the dog leg. Collazo is past Lanning, so he's the first car 1 lap down. Now, a lucky caution is all he needs, and he can work his way back up through the field one more time. and hopefully get a great finish. Dylan Banks with a almost 5-second lead. Caleb Desai with a messed up front of his car. Into the wall. Take a look at the leader here. Running all by himself. Not a car near him. Take a look here. The 45.
Caution.
And there's a caution that the 45 needed to get the wave around and back on the lead lap. That is just what he needed. But everyone's going to need to come to pit lane here because there's not enough fuel to finish this race. So you're going to see everyone come down pit lane, and that 45 is in a great spot. So as pit lane is going to open up, you're going to see just about every car. The 20 stays out. Just about every car come down pit lane for gas at least. And most likely we're going to see a lot of them take some tires. Collazo will get the wave around and be back on the lead lap with just 11 spots to the front of the field. He's done it once, he can do it again. Collazo currently unlapping himself while everyone goes to the pits. Collazo ended up pitting. And we will go take a look at what happened to bring out the yellow flag. Not sure where it happened. There we go. Cause looks like by DSA. And that is 4 cars in a line all stacked up on the wall. Wow. That is not what you'd like to see. Fifth caution. Number 53. 52 was the one who caused it, it looks like. We will go take a look at the leader. Turn off our track map as we no longer need it. The leader, green flag is in the air. See that 45 with that fast car back on the lead lap. Beauregard in 7th, Bromberg in 5th. DSA Racing teammates. Caleb Desai in 7th, who sat in 3rd all day with 21 laps to go in the Desert Showdown, sponsored by Deku's Paint Shop in the Supporting Heroes Cup Series. I don't know if that 45 took tires or not. He seemed to be a little bit slower than he was. Trevino back to second after his rough day today. Started at the front. Got second in stage 1, won stage 2. Got spun by the 18 into the fence, into the inside wall. And Banks I think that's a little glitched out. It's interesting. Spun into the inside wall. Has now made his way all the way back to second place. $18 to go. Still can be anyone's race. Collazo 6 seconds behind. Not sure if he's going to have enough in that car to get him back to the front. Banks, Trevino, Daly. I'm going to reload this. There's Caleb DSA in 9th after getting caught up in that wreck. Caused by the 52. Didn't have enough time to look at that fully because we had to get back to some green flag racing. That's okay. We can go back and look at it a little later if we need to. Collazo in 8th. There you can see how far behind he is. 7 seconds. Passes Beauregard. Banks has got a hot rod today. He's got a fast car. Trevino as well. And obviously, Collazo. Collazo going for Melton now. The 52 caused the wreck that brought out the caution that brought the 45 back to the lead lap. I bet he can't thank him enough. 52 in the wall, scrapes it just a little bit. Collazo's going to his inside, hopefully to pass him. Bromberg on the outside of the 35. The 54 behind him, 54. Bromberg up to third. Banks, Trevino, Bromberg. Bromberg high in the wall. Bromberg's going to clear the 35 for that third place spot. 12 laps to go in the Desert Showdown. Collazo up to 6th, past Melton. He's got Roberts next, who's 2 seconds ahead of him. Not enough time to catch Banks unless there's another caution that comes out. Banks, Trevino, Bromberg, Daly, Roberts, Collazo, Melton, Beauregard, DSA, Kaiser, your top 10. Duran, the last car on the lead lap. $10 to go. 9 to go. Collazo, 1 second behind Roberts, catching up to him. 8 to go. Let's head to the leader. Bromberg. 30 laps down. Trevino in the wall. Going to lose a little bit of time. Bromberg still holding on to third. Trevino 0.2 of a second behind Zach Banks. Sorry, Dylan Banks. Trevino won last week at Martinsville. Looking to do it again. But he's got one more car to pass and 7 laps to hold on to it. 0.2 of a second behind, entering the dogleg. Trevino tries to go high. Right on his bumper. Colazzo's past Roberts, is now in 5th. Next up, he's got Daly. Colazzo to 4th. Banks, Trevino, Bromberg, Colazzo. Can Colazzo pass Bromberg in the last 5 laps of this race, or will we get a green-white checkered? Trevino to the inside of the 17. Side by side, door to door. 0.3 of a second. 0.02 of a second. Trevino has taken the lead in the last 5 laps. He has 5 laps. He needs to hold on to that. Colazzo catching up to Bromberg. 17 going to try everything he can to get the lead back. Smoked the wall behind him. Banks 0.4 of a second behind. Coming to 3 laps to go. Trevino holding on. Banks cutting it low. Not going to have enough drive to get it on this corner. 0.3 of a second behind. Trevino, Banks, Bromberg, Colazzo. Your top 4. Colazzo nearing Bromberg. 2 to go. If there's no caution this lap, we'll take the white flag, and the next flag will end the race, whether that be the caution or Colazzo's past Bromberg for that 3rd place spot. Coming to the line for 1 lap to go, sponsored by Deku's Paint Shop. The 12's got half a second of a lead. 0.6 of a second. Colazzo in 3rd. Bromberg can't catch him. Trevino, Banks, Colazzo, Bromberg. Trevino's just got to survive and tell that line. Zach Trevino is going to win 2 races in a row. Martinsville and Phoenix with Banks, Colazzo, Bromberg, Melton. What a tremendous day for Trevino, Banks, and Colazzo. Bromberg too. Colazzo winning stage 1. Losing 15 spots, going 2 laps down. Racing as hard as he can to pass Scotty Lanning to be the first car lap down. Gets a lucky caution. Gets the wave around. Races his way in the last 20 laps all the way up to 3rd as Trevino burns it down on the front stretch. Congratulations to all the drivers. What a tremendous day for all those drivers. Phoenix You don't know what to expect. That was awesome. We're going to go get an interview with our top 3. We are going to set up the last few laps. We're going to go all the way here. And we'll play it. And we will go and talk to Hector Collazo. Hector, what a tremendous day. That was some great racing. You were finished stage 1 first. Got what, 15 spots, lost 15 spots down pit road. Was there a penalty there or something? Had to go to the bathroom, lost 15 spots, was 2 laps down, raced as hard as he could for Scotty Lanning to get the first car 1 lap down, got the wave around, and finished 3rd. That is incredible. I was rooting for you the whole time. I thought you could do it. I thought you could get all the way up there if there was another caution, but unfortunately there wasn't. Anything you'd like to say?
Well, at that point, I had nothing to lose after getting back on that lead lap. I felt like I had a great chance. If there was another caution, I feel like I had a really good chance to win. I feel like I had a great long run pace compared to those other guys. Yeah, Zach also had a really tough day, but coming back from that damage, so congrats to him as well. Had a really good race, but wish I was able to have an opportunity to compete against those guys. But I will gladly take a 3rd coming down from 2 laps. So still a good day, but there was a lot of thoughts coming into the finish that thought I could have done better.
For sure. No, you had a great day. I don't know, a couple of spots better. You got a stage win. I think that's a very productive day from you. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right. We will see if we can get our next guy in here. Not sure if he is going to join. I don't see him in here. So we will interview our race winner, Zach Trevino. Zach, can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
What a great day from you. You know, you started on the pole. Great start to the day, obviously. You finished 2nd in that first stage. And then in that 2nd stage, you got wrecked by the 18 into the wall. And then you spun out again later on, and you still worked your way out. Did you stay out for a pit stop? Is that what I saw?
Yeah, I stayed out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you got all that track position back and came back to finish first. That is a very great points day from you. Another back-to-back wins last week at Martinsville. Anything you have to say?
Yeah, I mean, started off pretty strong at the beginning of the race, and then just kind of went, down in the second half. But I gotta thank Hector Collazo. We were in call the whole time, so it's like he told me to bump down the brake bias, which I did. I didn't think I'd have to that much, but that was a big difference. It just rotated the car, and it was just better from there. So.
Mm-hmm. You guys are on the same team, correct?
No, we're not on the same team. We're just friends. We just call together during the races.
There you go. Little tandem driving for you. Great points today from you both. Congratulations on your win after being involved in some incidents today.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for streaming, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Supporting Heroes Cup Series live from Phoenix this week. We will be back next week. Let's see where we're going next week. We are going to Bristol night race next week, April 9th. Mark your calendars. It's going to be a great race. Short track. See if Trevino can go for the 3-peat or if we'll have a new winner. see if Caleb Desai will hold on to the points lead. You can see the points later today once they are done being calculated. Thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you live at Bristol, same time next week.